Hey guys, it's Guides here, and a lot of you guys have been commenting about how to get Fire Emblem multiplayer working on your computer. Now I recently just uploaded this a video about it, and the video's gotten a lot of comments, and a lot of people are interested in the game, and I'm really excited too because I really want to play a lot of people in it, and I really think it's a lot of fun. So basically, what you want to do is I have my video because I put a link to the game the game file right here, so I'm just gonna click on it, and basically when you get to here, this is basically just GitHub. It's basically telling you about the build and stuff, and what features they have. The last time this game was updated was a little over a year ago, so hopefully the developers are still working on it. I have no idea. I haven't really seen anything from them. So you just want to click right here where it says FEMP, because that's the download for the game. See, I've already downloaded it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this file on my desktop. So basically, once you get this file, again, I'm just going to drop it on my desktop for demonstration purposes. I'm not actually going to leave it here, especially since I've already installed the game. So basically, once you get this file, you want to extract it. So you hit extract all, and I'll just call it like Fire Emblem or Fire Emblem multiplayer, and we'll just leave it on my desktop. Okay, so once you extract it, you should get a new folder called whatever you named it. Again, I named mine FEMP for Fire Emblem multiplayer, and when you open it, it should look something like this. And basically what you want to do to start the game is you want to hit Fire Emblem multiplayer v2.jar, and it'll start loading the game. Yeah, it'll pop up in this little menu. So here's the game. When you start off, the game it's in a small window. As you can see, it's not taking up that much on my computer screen, and it would be kind of annoying to play the game like this. So what you can do is, after you close it, this new file gets dropped into your folders, and this says app config. Now with app config, you can edit it with Notepad++. I'm not sure if you can edit it with just regular Notepad, but if you have Notepad++, what you can do is you can right click the file and hit edit with Notepad++, and then when you open up the config file, you have all these settings. But honestly, the only ones you probably are gonna mess with is volume and scale. So volume, obviously that's the volume. So if the game is too loud when you start it up, like I remember when I first booted the game, it was really loud and I had to manually turn it down. But main thing you want to edit right here is the scale. So change it to from 1.0 to I do 2.5. I think 2.5 is like a nice balance. I'm hit save and close it. And then when you reload the game, it's in a bigger window, and it's much better now. You can actually see the game, you can play it. You can mess with the scale as much as you like. It just all depends on your preference. So now it says press enter, so you can press enter, and you start off with this screen. It says name, and this says server address. Now to make a server, it's kind of complicated. I can't really show a tutorial on how to port forward it. But I can tell you what I did and how I can basically just to give you guys a sort of a general idea of what you need to do. So first you have your team builder right here. This is where you build your characters. You press Z and X. Z is like the A button, X is like the B button, and you basically go through your units. You can give them XP, like as much XP as you want. But you have a shared amount of XP at the bottom, so you can have like one character be like level 20, or you can have like all your other characters be low level, or basically you just have to balance out your XP. If you distribute XP evenly among your team, then all of your characters will be level 13. But if that's not what you want to do, maybe you want to have some characters that are a little higher level, or some characters that are lower level for some reason. You can do that. You can distribute as much XP as you want, and also you can get items, and you also have a limited amount of funds, so you can't just go willy-nilly with giving everybody like legendary weapons and stuff. Like if you see right here, like Aldhuma, it costs about like 10,000 gold, and so if you gotta basically portion out your money so that all your characters have good enough weapons and stuff. But anyway, so that's how you move around. I'm gonna get back to this later, but again, with port forwarding, I'm gonna go back to the main menu. With port forwarding, we're gonna close the game real quick. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about it. Again, I can't really show you how to port forward a server because it's different for every router that you have, because I don't have the same internet provider as you, or I may not have I might not have the same internet provider as you, is what I'm trying to say. So you can just Google how to port forward a server. It's not that hard, and you can just do the research. But basically, when you start up the server jar file, and this is where you set up like what map you're going to be playing on with your friend. So there's town, there's Delfino, which I don't know what that is. I've only seen the town map. There's plains, Alpea, Decay, and Fort. I don't know what any of these maps look like. I've only seen the first one because I've only played this once so far. You can set the max number of units. The max is 8, 1 lord, and 7 vassals, or what they're called, which is basically 7 other normal characters. And then you can change the objective. Actually, you can't change the objective. There's only one objective, which is route. And then you have a pick mode where you can set it to draft, and I'm not sure what that does. I'm guessing it like you do like a draft with you and your opponent, so that you can't pick all the units or something. And then you have these other game modes which you can mess around with. Again, I'm not really too sure because I just started playing this game myself. I know made in China, it says right here, all weapons have greatly reduced durability, and you start with more gold. It says pro tactics halves damage to better emulate traditional GBA games, stuff like that. So you can mess around and have fun. But basically, when you're starting the server, you want to click you want to pay attention to this thing right here. This is your port number. So when you port forward, yeah, it says don't change this unless you know what you're doing. So when you go to port forward, when you go into your router and it needs a port number, make sure you use this port number, which is 25525. And once you use that as your port number for port forwarding, again, I can't really explain it, but what I can do is, hold on one second, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks for me for port forwarding. Alright, so if you have Xfinity, what you really need to do is go to your router settings, and you just need to add a port forward, and it's really simple. All you do is click this, and once you click this, you gotta click a device that you want to port forward from. So you gotta find your computer, and then you hit manual setup for this second option, and then right here for the port number, this is where you type in the number, which is 25525, and make sure you do that right, and keep the protocol as TCP/UDP, and that's basically how you port forward. Again, it might be different. It probably will be different for you. It's not the same for everybody, but I promise you it's not too hard. If you have trouble setting it up, I would just recommend again using Google. And also, when you do this, you gotta restart your computer. I highly recommend you restart your computer and restart your router, because sometimes it doesn't recognize that you added a new port. So you gotta basically tell your computer, hey, there's a new port, so recognize it, you know. And also, to get other people to join your server, once you have the server running, so here I can demonstrate this. So I'm gonna start the server. It tells you your IP right here, but you don't need to use this IP. You can just you don't need to use this IP, because when you're in the game, I'm gonna load the game real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. To join your own server, just type in, this puts less strain on your server when you do this, just type in localhost when you join, or let me type in my name just for example, and localhost will basically just say like, hey, this server is being hosted locally, so that it doesn't put as much strain on your computer, because you're not using the internet to connect to your own server, if that makes any sense. But for your friend, like if you're playing with a friend, you have to, the IP address, once you port forward everything, you have to do a quick internet search saying, what is my IP? Literally just Google, what is my IP? Again, I'm not going to show this because I don't want my IP out there. Just Google, what is your IP? And that number that you find once you Google, that's the number that you need to send to your friend for them to connect to your server. And I hope that helps. Again, I'm sorry that I can't do a specific tutorial because there's again, it's not the same for everybody. I feel like I said that a million times. I'm probably annoying with that. I'm probably annoying with me saying that. But anyway, I wish you guys the best of luck in setting this up. Again, Google is your friend if you don't know how to port forward. And now I guess I'll talk about a little bit about the game. So you have your units. You can select these lords. You have Hector, Ephraim, Marth, Lynn, Ike, Erica, Elliewood, and Roy. And then you have these characters. Arter, Edward, Irk, Joshua, Larshell, Tana, Will, Amelia, Bartre, Canas, Franz, Ford, Florina, Ewan, Dart, Garcia, Garrick, Gilliam, Guy, Kent, Marissa, Lucius, Kyle, Noel, Matthew, Mia, Natasha, Naomi, Oswin, Sane, Ross, Rebecca, Raven, Priscilla, Vanessa, and Wallace. So those are all your characters. Again, I'm not sure if this game is still in development or not. Again, it was last updated like a year ago, so I don't know if they're gonna add any more characters. That's all the characters you got. But basically, once you pick your characters, you go in and you like give them like, here, I'm gonna give Irk fire, for example. And I've already explained how you have a shared funds and a shared EXP, which are like right here and right over here. So you can't go willy-nilly with all the items that you're putting on characters. You got to make sure you portion out your money and XP evenly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. When you want to save a team that you have, like you're like, yeah, this team is cool, I like this team, you want to use the arrow keys to go down to save, and you hit Z and you type in a team name. Now whatever you name it, you have to remember that name, because when you want to load it, you have to type in that same name. So I'm gonna name this like team like test, and I'm gonna hit enter. So team test has been saved. So basically, like if I close the game, for example, and I close the game, for example, and it saves in this little teams folder right here. There's also some default teams that you can try. So team test is here, and when you reload the game, it's not gonna remember your team. So what you have to do is you have to press enter, and when you go to the team builder, like see, this is not the same team that I had, because I think the Lord was Hector. So you want to basically go down to load, and then you type in the team name, which was test, and then it'll pull up that team. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the game. It's a lot of fun. I've already shown off the battle system in my actual video, and I'm gonna try to end this video really fast because I don't want this video to be too long. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'll try to help you guys out in the comments if you have any more questions. I'll gladly answer any questions you guys have if I can. And hope you guys have fun with this game, and I'll see you guys later.